What's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, then you know I asked about some value on maintaining a free-to-play account. Sort of do a once a week video on my free-to-play account that only exists because I wanted to help myself out with the welcome friendship missions for the Shallot sleeves for the 2nd year anniversary. I figured, with the effort already going into it, maybe it'd be a good opportunity to sort of share how to farm CC, how to save CC, how to maximize it. I think there's a lot of value into it, and I think maybe even for showcases, it's better if you think about it, because a lot of you have voiced the same thing in saying that showing off a highly starred new character sort of skews what the capabilities of the unit are. And you would prefer if it was much lower starred because it's a more realistic representation of perhaps what a lot of you experience. So with the free-to-play account, if I'm fortunate to pull the unit, then at 2 stars I'll show them off. You get to see them at the absolute baseline. So if you're fortunate enough to pull more copies, then you simply know that you're going to do better than what I'm showing off because you have more stars. It's going to be better. I think that's a better way to go about things in the future. If the free-to-play account is not fortunate enough to pull any of them, then I'll just use my main account to grab them. We'll do summon video and stuff like that. But that's the plan going forward. And I use my old free-to-play account on my old phone, which unfortunately is not going to be supported for much longer by Legends. So it would have been due time for an upgrade. And the kind folks over at Nubia reached out to me and said, would I be interested in working with them? And they went ahead and sent me a new phone, which was perfect timing for the free-to-play account. So, enough about that. Let's jump into some reality. So, when Nubia approached me saying, hey, did you want to work together on a little video here? I was thinking, what a nice coincidence. I needed a new phone for the 2nd account. So here's the RedMagic 5G in a very unique Hot Rod Red, which actually isn't even available yet. It will be available on June 8th. They're currently running pre-orders and they are donating a portion of the sales to Child's Play charity. So if you guys are considering picking up the phone in that beautiful color, then feel free. It also helps a good cause. So inside we have your good old standard charger, supporting fast charging, which is very useful for Legends, which eats up quite a bit of battery. And if you want to jump back into the game, then a fast charger is going to help you out. So alongside your wall charger, you get your standard USB-C cable featured in here, which also is in a nice little red. So it's nice that Nubia kept up a consistent theme, because that's pretty nice. And then aside from your obvious cables, you got your paperwork here. So there's a lot of really interesting things about this phone, but the most interesting thing is probably the spec sheet. The phone is boasting a Snapdragon 865 chipset, incredibly powerful chip that allows you to play the game smoothly and at max graphics with no issues. Has a liquid cooling system plus a dedicated fan towards keeping the phone cool, and if you're like me, then you've had your fair share of warm phone moments while playing. That causes the chipset to throttle itself, so the game gets choppier, and that really does throw off your game. Aside from that, we got a 144Hz display, allowing you to see those gorgeous animations and buttery smoothness. It absolutely makes a difference, and you can tell. The visuals are uncanny. And all these things are tied together with their Game Boost software that allows the phone to run at peak performance, so you can be sure that you're running and not going to get interrupted in your game. So, enough about that. Let's jump into some PvP. Alright, here we go. So this is my free-to-play account. This is the team we're going to be working with. Or well, this is the account we're going to be working with, rather. So every single character that I earned, every star that I got, everyone that you see here, everyone was earned with nothing more than farm Chrono Crystals. Took advantage of all of the zero stamina story mode farming, which everyone should take advantage of. It was super helpful, and I got very lucky. So I have a 2-star Super Vegito, I have Vegito Blue, I have 3-star Extreme Gogeta, sorry Gresh. I got a 7-star Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, 2-star LF Vegeta. I feel like this team, or rather, this account is off to a very, very good start. So although I'm missing a hefty amount of other characters, it's no problem. After earning, I think, 1 copy of everyone, I opt to be done with the banners. As a free-to-play player, you want to be conservative with your Chrono Crystals and not bother going with anything crazy here. There's still a ton left for me to do, so as you can see through the story, I have completed the regular story. Now keep in mind, you can only get the 0 stamina only works for 1 run, so it's not like I could keep running through it until I perfected everything, but I completed every story, and then up to this stage here is as far as I got in terms of the hard mode, and then I made sure to complete the Red Vegito farming event, the free-to-play Rising Battle one, so, and the challenge rush, this guy right there. So made sure to get him because he's an absolute staple for Fusion Warriors for sure, but there's still plenty of opportunities for me to farm here. More challenge rush stages, more do the Ultra Space Time Rush, so there's plenty of CC to farm, plenty of opportunities to save up and prepare for whatever's coming down the line, because I'm not going back into the banners. I'm good. Everyone that I got from here, I'm going to work with going forward. So in terms of PvP though, the team we're going to use is my GT team, because that is my quote-unquote best team right now. As you can see, they're pretty damn stacked, and the reason why they are is because I dedicated pretty much most of my Chrono Crystals into the GT side of the banner, because it's the most free-to-play friendly. As part of your daily multis, a lot of GT characters are featured there, and the tickets that they gave us, a lot of GT characters are featured there as well. So it seems like GT characters are what they're giving away the most, so naturally that meant that I'm going to hunt for them the most. Once I got a couple handful of staple units to 6 stars, that's when I moved on to the Super Banner. So the Merge Zamasu and the Rage Trunks being there, and I got a couple copies of them there. In reality, I was hoping to get my hands on the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, and I did. So after that, I was out. I'm done. I'm not touching them anymore. From here on out, save every Chrono Crystal possible, because you have to be conservative as a free-to-play. So the team's looking pretty good. I will admit my equipment sucks, but I don't have the luxury of re-rolling, because every little bit of CC counts right now. I'll work on getting them better later on. So we're going to jump into PvP. There are some adjustments, but that's fine. And I know a lot of you are going to say, you know, Ryu, why are you playing PvP at such a low battle rank? And interestingly enough, a lot of people that I come across are actually players that have re-rolled their account. A lot of people have re-rolled their account, and they're actually very skilled, so it's kind of fun. One thing I also noted is that PvP matches aren't concluded by Rising Rush when you play this low battle rank. It's almost as though the issue with the game is not so much... It seems like the biggest issue of the game is power scaling, because in the endgame PvP, when everyone's maxed out, everyone dies super fast to one combo and whatever, but here, that doesn't seem to be the case. Taking advantage of this gorgeous screen, I will admit, I'm a huge, I'm a huge sucker for like very vibrant and colorful screens. You know, nice bright colors, nice vibrant colors, wide range as well. So I really enjoy this screen. But most importantly is that 144 Hz refresh rate. That is huge. There is a reason why you see professional players at the highest level use refresh monitors with a high refresh rate. It's in order to provide additional frames for their eyes so they can input more data. And even in Legends, that's definitely important. But even beyond all the little technical bits, it just helps this game look so much better. The increased refresh rate just makes all the special animations look so much better. Every ultimate look all the more better. And with the vibrant screen, all the colors look so gorgeous. Gonna pop our main here, because he's gonna switch out for sure. There he is. I'm gonna go straight for it. Take care of Kefla. Even the reds on that attack look amazing. Oh, that's a cool finish. The reds on Goku's skin, the blacks in his hair, everything looks amazing on this screen. And I wish I wish the recording was able to do it justice, because it really does look amazing. We're still going to be ranking up through here, so hopefully the next time I do Free-to-Play Fridays, you guys will see that I'm at a much higher battle rank. And I have a question to ask you guys. Would you want me to... Should I Rising Rush first, or should I stick to my regular mantra of letting my opponent do it first? Rising Rush is key for offsetting a star difference, so I could see the argument for using it, but I don't know, we've always not done it, so I'll leave it up to you. I'm leaning more towards just letting me use it, but we'll see, because for this account, I'm not going to be chasing dupes. I get 2 stars and that's it, I'm going to be done. So here we go. Another thing, maybe you guys have noted before in a couple of videos before, I said that I had to wrap up my PvP recording because my phone is getting too hot and that was causing the CPU to down throttle. Well, this phone itself has a dedicated miniature fan that helps the phone remain cool. So I haven't had any issues with the CPU throttling itself in order to handle the additional heat. So no frame drops, no throttling, just consistent straight action. Got him there. Look at the blue. The blues on his aura are rich, they're deep, it looks so good. I feel like I'm just gonna keep echoing the same thing over and over again. Let's go for a Rising Rush, why not? If I've been holding advantage for this long, why not? We'll go for a Rising Rush, because even Rising Rush looks so much better. Oh, my opponent's leaving. If I could see Rising Rush like this every time, maybe I wouldn't mind it so much. Look at that. Vegito has never died so beautifully before. We're gonna quickly finish this one out with Rage Trunks. Oh, you thought you were slick, AI. Go to Omega. Pop the main, get the gazillion different buffs going here. And then pop this. No frame drops to any animation here. All those little particle effects, nothing affected, because not only does the phone have a good way of handling all the heat generated, because the game itself is pretty intensive. You may not agree, but considering what they got here, the game also has 8 gigs of RAM, so this game, you could make the most colorful effect possible, and I don't think it's going to be an issue here. So when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta inevitably shows up with his Big Bang Kamehameha that looks like a gigantic waterfall, this phone's going to have no issue. Let's see if we can get this in. Don't cheat me out, AI. I want to see this. Look at that. Even the reds on his aura here. Look at that. That looks so good. We're gonna go in for one more PvP match. Whether I win or lose, it is what it is. All I'm saying is, I think I have I don't know if it's the phone or me enjoying the power scaling of the lower battle ranks, because matches just go on for a little bit longer. They're not concluded in one combo, because I don't know what it is. It feels like Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is more of an issue when everyone is maxed out, because the power scaling is just ridiculous. He's able to kill things in one combo then, but here, he can't. It feels like he can't. I don't know what it is. Goku for life here. I know it says beginner martial artist, and it may seem like he's a bot, but that's not a bot. That's an actual person. And look how quickly we loaded in right there. Ridiculous. This phone boasts some of the latest hardware for Android devices, so combining the 865 Android chip Snapdragon alongside the 8 gigs of RAM, super quick loading. This is going to be a little bit of an unrelated plus that I think maybe some of you guys appreciate just as I do, but we're gonna go with the Kamehameha here. But the game came with, sorry, not the game, the phone came with the screen protector already loaded in. They already had it applied. So I don't know if you're like me, but I'm one of those guys that likes to have it carefully applied. I hate dust bunnies, no dust under my screen. I go out the extra mile to make sure that I don't have any dust in it. So coming out of the box, you already will have a screen protector on, and that's something that I really appreciate, because whether we like to admit it or not, no one is going to have your phone more protected than, or well, your screen protector more better placed than if it comes straight out of the factory. No doubt. Perfect screen protector, gorgeous screen, 144 Hz refresh rate, impressive cooling. Definitely like this phone. You keep getting a bunch of green cards. I'm just going to blow them back again and then finish him with the ult. Now, one thing you guys noted before is Omega's buffs reset when he switches out. So even though I use my Rising Rush, and I shouldn't have all my buffs due to the Dragon Balls disappearing, well, I don't lose the buffs until I swap out. So we're not going to swap out at all. Look at that. Even the thunder effects on Trunks look really damn good. Look at that. The mix of the blues and the yellows here. We'll go ahead and let Baby die. I want to maintain type advantage, and Super Saiyan 4 still has his ult, I believe. Go to you. Put all these blast cards. Gonna have to be careful because this guy's obviously getting stronger for every time I hit him like this, but let's hit him with one of these. There we go. He jumps a little too much. So we're gonna leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed. This phone is gorgeous. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I hope you guys enjoyed. You're welcome to Free to Play Fridays. I don't know how consistent I'll be with this, because part of it depends on what's going on in the game, but we'll see. I think it has a lot of value because it can relate better to what you guys, I don't know, may experience or see. I think a 2-star unit is easier to showcase as opposed to 7, because if you're fortunate enough to get more copies, then you know whatever I show, he'll do better than. You know what I mean? So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for the feedback. If you guys are interested in the phone, it will be in the description box below. And if you want to go the little extra mile, you can use my affiliate link to help your boy out. But until next time, guys, peace.